Hey YouTube, welcome back. We've got one more build contest for you here today. It's going to be beginning on May 6th, so tomorrow on Saturday, and it'll be concluding on May 13th. So it'll have like maybe a day and a half of overlap with the Diablo 4 stress test, if that's something that you're interested in, but there's plenty of time to still work on build ideas and then work on the actual builds here in the world of Last Epoch. So we've done build contests before. We've done a handful of them. You can take a look at the description of this video. You'll see a link to all the other build contests that we've done. Recently, we've done some new unique items that were introduced in the 0.9 patch, including Rotmind and Firestarter's Torch. This time around, we'll be doing something slightly different. Instead of working on a new item that's been added to the game, like a unique item or a set item or even a base type, we are going to be using cooldown recovery speed. So cooldown recovery speed is something that's been recently added into the world of Last Epoch. We never had it before 0.9, but now we do. A couple important things to note about this is it only works on equipable skills. It does not work on the internal cooldown of an item. So if you're trying to use something like a Baladar's Wrath to have your spell EQ or like your melee EQ werebear stuff, this will not change the cooldown of your equipable items, but it does work on things like your movement skills, your defensive abilities. So for this build contest, I've got an outlined build planner here for you to look at. You will most likely, in your build, if you choose to participate, you'll probably have 2 opal rings for some extra cooldown recovery speed. You'll probably have a pair of boots with extra cooldown there. You have a suffix on your belt, which technically gets in the way of percent health and hybrid health, but cooldown recovery speed, that's the name of the game. I have some extra items here to kind of denote something. Remember, every class in the game has a helmet with cooldown recovery speed as the implicit modifier. A Primalist does not. So Primalist has a chest piece with cooldown recovery speed, up to 12%, this Ancestral Garb. And for a helmet, instead of having a base type, it has a well-transformed affix. So if you're a normal Primalist that's not transforming, you have roughly the same as everybody else. But if you are transforming, you get access to just a little bit extra cooldown recovery speed over here. So the first couple build ideas that you could do with this, you could have very good cooldown recovery speed on a defensive ability. Maybe something like Flame Ward as a Sork, or maybe something like Death Seal as a Lich. Gives you lots of extra utility in having those skills up more often. But you could also do something else. You could have lower cooldowns on your movement skills. You could be proccing your skills more often. You could be using a big cooldown ability sooner. I don't want to give you too many ideas, but there's some things that you can do out here with cooldown recovery speed. And to celebrate the fact that we have a May 25th, which will be like a big patch in Last Epoch, we have like some new, I think it's going to be a new act, but I guess we'll find out soon. To celebrate the fact that we got more stuff going on in Last Epoch, and like 0.9 has these new modifiers, and also celebrating the fact that these build contests are fun and I enjoy them, we're going to be doing this for the next week or so. So again, this will be starting on May 6th, which is tomorrow. Technically, it's starting right now as soon as I finish recording this video, but it'll be ending, and we're doing voting on Saturday, the 13th of May. If you want more information about this, you can always read the description where you have links to my Discord, where there'll be lots of chatter, and we'll have the submission channel for the builds and all the information about that on Discord as well. So I don't know what to play, but we're going to go talk about it on twitch.tv/ParryThePig, where I'm streaming almost every day some more Last Epoch stuff. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the 13th. Have a good one.